Well, uh, today I actually want to talk about something else. The title, I'm going to change that later because I just don't feel like changing the title manually for the PS4. So I'll change it on my phone when my video is done. I've noticed that people on my stream tell me all the time, put on a shirt. I'm like thinking to myself, why? I'm at home, I'm relaxing, and I've heard yesterday or the day before, when I did my previous video on my Fire Emblem update, people go, you need some exercise, dude. I'm not fat. Honestly, if I lay down straight, I'm actually only 125 pounds, and I'm 5'8", to tell you the truth. I'm not one to judge people on their body image. I'm not like that. I'm like, when I'm reading your guys' comment near the end of my broadcast, I'm like thinking to myself, huh? They thought I was fat? Maybe because I'm sitting down like this? Well, I have no choice in the matter. I'm disabled, so I sit down 100% of the time. I sleep in my lazy boy. I am honestly wondering why people automatically assume I'm fat. I'm not fat. I just eat a lot of food. And stuff. So, but I still weigh about 125 pounds. And people, when I'm reading people's comments on my stream, I'm going, huh? They thought I was fat? I'm like thinking to myself, okay, whatever. I think it's funny because I'm sitting down all the time. People think I'm fat because all they're seeing is my gut. I'm like, okay. And honestly, when I do live streams like this, because I'm in my apartment, because I'm at home, I don't feel the need to wear a shirt. I don't think it's necessary for me to wear a shirt because I'm always warm and I don't want to be sweating and being fatigued in the summertime. And to tell you the truth, guys, I'm actually like this when I'm not streaming gameplay videos. I'm like this 24/7, 7 days a week, if I'm not outside doing stuff. So, I'm like getting to the point where I just don't like explaining to certain people who go on my channel and say, oh, I'm fine. Like I was saying, I don't like explaining to people all the time why I'm not wearing a shirt all the time. I'm always warm, and I'm even warm right now. And it's in the middle of summertime. So, I'm like, never cold, I'm never hot, really. I'm always warm, so it's like, wearing a shirt, wearing extra clothing to me is like, I'm so, I feel claustrophobic because I can't, what's the word? It's not that I can't breathe or something, it's more like, I just feel uncomfortable wearing extra clothes when I'm at home. Like, I feel comfortable like this 24/7 if I'm in my crib playing video games. And when I'm on YouTube live streaming video gameplay, I don't actually show my face because of the lighting in my apartment. So I'm usually like this 24/7. Playing, if I'm live streaming, I'm usually live streaming this, but even then, I can't literally show you guys the screen because how the camera is positioned on my TV. I don't have one of those devices where I can angle it to show you guys when I'm actually playing. And on top of that, I think that when people say to me, like, I need to work out, on my live stream, I don't think those are the people that probably need the exercise more than I do. So I'm like thinking to myself, what the hell? Like, why are you saying, you think because I'm showing you my gut, that you automatically assume that I'm fat based on insecurity issues? I don't understand why people think that. I really don't. I don't think it's necessary to comment or say things like that, because if you're actually talking to a fat person, they would feel insulted. And honestly, I know this is true. This is what I do 24/7. I'm usually not. I haven't been able to stream for the past since 2 days ago, but the last stream before that was about 2 weeks ago. It's because I've been busy going back and forth, doing stuff, and I just haven't had time to actually do it. And plus, there was no games for me to play, so I didn't feel like I needed to stream anything. And plus, the last game I played was Tekken 7 or Street Fighter 5. And yet, I wonder why Mortal Kombat 10 still hasn't put Fujin in it when they have like a whole different, like, Johnny Cage and clown-fested Johnny Cage, and why would they put in Leatherface? That's what I don't understand. If they put in Fujin like they're supposed to in Mortal Kombat 4, which is Mortal Kombat 10, which then Mortal Kombat 11 is Deadly Alliance, which, but in retrospect, that was a little off trail from my gaming history, but I still have to say, Like, I don't know. I don't understand why people automatically assume that I'm fat. I'm like, I'm probably skinnier than most people. I'm really like only. I'm 5'9" and I only weigh 125 pounds, and that's good for me. And I eat whatever I want. And when people say I look fat or I need exercise, I'm probably more in shape than you guys. Whoever said that to me yesterday. I'm like, dude, I'm like, really? Like, why would you say something like that? And if I had to give up any kind of food, I would rather give my left arm than give up my food habits. I'm serious. I love food. I love eating my pasta. I love eating pizza. I love it all, man. In retrospect, I don't know why I've never been on a diet in my whole entire life. And you know what happens when I start eating healthy food? I get sick. My insides are like bunging up and going, what did you just give? My body goes, what did you just give me? That's what I am. When people say I need to go on a diet or I need to eat healthy to live longer, I'm like thinking to myself, why? Like, why? I'm already fit. I'm not overweight. I'm not out of shape. I just eat a lot of food, and when people say that to me, I'm like, really? Like, I need to exercise. And if you guys have a problem with me being who I am with no shirt on, then you guys could just go. I'm who I am, and I've always now, even when I'm at home, I don't. As long as I can remember, since I was about 12, I've never worn a shirt around the house. Literally. Since I was 15 years old, I've never actually worn a shirt when I'm physically in my room of anybody's place of where I'm living. But you know what? I get enough of that when I go visit my family members and they say, but I'm too warm for that, so I choose not to wear a shirt. Hello? And and I've noticed that random people on when I'm streaming stuff, they'll send me random stuff, like I don't expect them to send me also. I'm like, because what was it? 2 weeks ago, some girl, I think it was girl, some girl on my actual stream on the PlayStation Network sent me something on in a message form with the website on it. I'm like, I thought she did music and stuff, so I'm like thinking, okay, but then I'm realizing that as this conversation goes on, that it's exactly what I actually thought it was at the time, which is not appropriate to say if any younger people are watching. So I'll just leave it at that. All the time, I game like 24/7. I'm usually playing this, or I'm playing my PS4 or my PS3. So I got a lot of things lying around my apartment. And I also say to those people in this stream, I always get the people that leave messages on my stream going, why don't you clean up your room? Then if I clean up my apartment, in my space, in my personal space, I can't find anything. So I choose to leave certain parts of my life alone. Like my games, I don't clean this space because it's harder to find stuff if I clean. Because then my games, if they're all organized in one space, then I'm gonna have to crawl all the way over there, grab my game individually, and I just don't want to do that. I'm one of the gamers that, if they're all in one space that I could actually find, then I'm good. See, because right now I'm playing this right now, and it's really too bad that Nintendo doesn't allow any live streaming for games like this. But I can understand why they wouldn't want anybody streaming their games, because of copyright infringement, which, yeah, but everybody does that now. And that brings me to the next topic that I'll talk about it tomorrow, and stuff like that. So I think for the time being, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and play some more of this. But who knows, maybe I'll play Street Fighter today. And I don't actually know what I want to play in retrospect, because I've almost beaten every game that I own except for Horizon Zero Dawn, Sword Art Online, Realization, and Destiny, but I don't know when that game has an actual ending. And I know Destiny 2 is coming out, but I want the collector's edition. And that also reminds me of another problem that I have. I found out that Assassin's Creed Origins for the collector's edition, what I read online, the actual big collector's edition is going to cost $800 from Ubisoft. And I was thinking to myself, it's gotta be European. No, that's what it says. $900 on a... Oh. You're asking me if I play Pokemon? Only on this. Sorry I didn't read your question. I apologize. At the time. But I'm really kind of shocked. $900 for the collector's edition for Assassin's Creed Origins, for a bigger scale model and stuff. I'm like, wow. And even if I wanted to add my name to that website, I don't know how to do it. They made their website sign up thing way too complicated for Ubisoft. I wish here in the States, here in the US, I wish we got the same stuff that the Europeans got, or the Japanese, but we never do. We get the lower end of collector's editions also, and that's why I go on Amazon and hope that a third-party seller is selling it on Amazon, because that's the only way I could get it. But even then, those third-party sellers are, for a Nier Automata, actually the little action figure that the collector's edition comes with is $400. I'm like, $400 for the action figure? Why would you sell something separate from the actual collector's edition? I mean, if I was a third-party seller, I would only want to maybe double my profit and never quadruple it. I'm thinking to myself, why did they sell the action figure separate from the actual game? Because that's why the US needs to up the ante when it comes to actually getting collector's editions, because I've noticed when I'm buying stuff, I always have to outsource my gaming for certain things like Naruto. To a third party. Like for the Japanese version. But even then, I have to think about things strategically too, and stuff. So, and for me, Pokemon Go, honestly, to answer this guy's question, I've only tested it. I've never actually wanted to pay for Pokemon. I don't think playing Pokemon on your phone is the best thing with my time, because I average about 600 hours on Pokemon. Usually, that's at my max. I averaged for X and Y, for X, I averaged about 600 hours on Pokemon X. And on Pokemon Sun and Moon, for Moon or Sun, right now, for Sun, I'm at 340 hours. Yeah, 340 hours for Moon, if the guy is still there. I answered your question, but I've never had the desire to play Pokemon Go. I'll leave that to my cousins, who seem to love that thing more than I did. Because the catching aspect of catching those Pokemon are way too easy. That's why I don't play Pokemon Go when I first discovered it. But I added my name to that list for that. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day as of right now, because I don't know what to talk about now. But I hope to see you guys again, and peace out. No. No, I gotta plug my controller in. Darn it.
Text to speech unavailable here. Text to speech unavailable here.